The sales meeting agenda. Take any business person and ask them what part of their job is really irksome and frustrating. Almost all of them would put an unproductive meeting at the top of the list. It is exasperating if the meetings are too long, main points are not being covered, and no clear follow-ups are put forward. Unfortunately, this is mostly the case, as many buyers and salespeople do not discuss the offer and product beforehand, and because of that, most of the meeting's time is wasted to cover those pre-steps. The only way to prevent this is to have a thorough give-and-take conversation with your prospect during the discovery call, agreeing upon the meeting agenda objectives and goals verbally before setting up the meeting. This can save you a lot of hassle, misunderstandings, and a lot of time. Transparency is the key part of these discussions, and setting clear-cut expectations serves both you and the client throughout the sales process. David Sandler, the maker of Sandler's selling system, has devised a perfect model to describe the interaction during the meeting of a buyer and a salesperson. He called it an upfront contract. An upfront contract is a synonymous to agenda setting of the meeting, bringing every member on the same page and forging an understanding with the prospect, all before the beginning of the meeting. The upfront contract involves 5 steps that can vary in approach as each client and each caller experience is different. The first step is rudimentary. You explain the reason you're there and what would be the purpose of having a meeting. Let's say your client has an issue or need. You could say, "I would like to learn more about your company and understand these challenges or how my company may be able to help you." It is mostly at the second or third step that a meeting usually fails, either because of weak agendas or lack of brainstorming from your or client side. The purpose is to make your prospect openly discuss what they want to achieve and what they consider as a successful result. Next, you need to be straightforward and upfront in your aim to learn more about your prospect. Gather insights regarding their challenges and synthesize a well-thought-out plan that can serve as a solution. The second and third step are like a checklist to mark what both parties claim to achieve and move forward with the process. At the same time, being absolutely clear about the time slots assigned. For example, we talked on a call and agreed upon a 45 minutes long session. Does that still work for you? Or should we add more time to our meeting to discuss those other points you wanted to go through? If the prospect mentions another 30 minutes to be added, that gives you a flexibility to add up to 40 minutes or so. The last step of Sandler upfront contract is termed as an outcome, as it focuses upon what should be the next step and what should be the schedule of any pending action item. When your agenda planning is effectual and you employ an upfront contract in your strategy, it sets a profound base for a constructive meeting. It is the most optimal way to break down the barriers, ensure a positive outlook, and foster a collaborative relationship between you and your prospect. To make sure your discovery call is successful, these steps are essential and highly advantageous. Hi guys, my name is Paweł Paluch, and in the beginning of my professional sales career, I was bringing inconsistent business results. My work often looked like chaos, and I was not enjoying it at all. Maybe it sounds a little bit too dramatic, but I wish that someone told me what you learned today in the beginning of my career. My career started as a sales rep. I have been a business developer and a manager that has been working both with junior and seasoned salespeople along the way. If you want to learn more about the business development and sales, you must visit Sales Academy IE, where you will find downloadable content, free training videos, and much more that will help you exceed your sales expectations. If you want to gain even more, you should sign up to the Dublin Sales Academy Club to receive early access to all the materials and exclusive benefits that are not available to other users. Join the club on salesacademy.ie and supercharge your sales career now. Cheers!